So due to it being December 31st, 2020, let's do a recap of my 2020. It's specifically about federal probation, all right? That last post I just posted gives you a caption. I don't want y'all to perceive it the wrong way, so I'm finna explain it to you. I'm not gonna start with July 15th when they searched my townhouse. We're gonna go back to 2019. I might take y'all back to 2018. So check it out, here we go. I'm not gonna name my probation officer name. I'm not gonna name none of the supervisors. I'm not gonna name my judge. I'm not gonna name nobody in the 10th Street Thomas Eagleton building. I'm just gonna name them like him, her, she, words like that. All right. I started the post off with back on July 15, 2020. Check this out. Back in 2018, June 5th, George Estes myself was released from Federal Bureau of Prisons, BOP, Greenville, Illinois. My daughter's birthday, Princess Zayla's, is June 5th. I got out the day my daughter turned 2. I had to report to the halfway house, the dismiss house, on Cope Brilliant and Kings Highway. My driver's license address is still 5025 Cope Brilliant, the North St. Louis, right by Hawaiian Grill. And I think it's Sherman Park or one of them parks right there across the street. So I did 6 months in the dismiss house. My probation didn't start until after the 6 months was completed, meaning the 6 months is a trap. If you don't make it through the dismiss house, they violate you and send your ass back to the prison. I didn't get sent back to prison. I made it in the 6 months. People was in there overdosing on K2, on Suboxone, on fentanyl, all types of shit. They was smoked out, fucked up, intravenously, fucking their veins up, snorting, fucking each other, you name it, they doing dumb shit. All I can do is observe the shit and keep it moving. I don't judge them, I don't care, okay? I got in and I got out like a fucking robbery. Shout out to the director, Rex, my comrade, Rex, who I did name somebody, Rex, my comrade, and Miss Ross, my caseworker, at the dismiss house. So check it out. My first probation officer was a female. She met me there a couple of times, had to take my picture. I was big as a butterball, about 200 and fucking probably 50 pounds. I still got that picture to this day. I just saw it the other day. A couple of facilitators told me, like, this is not you in this picture. But, so she said your probation will start November, whatever, of 2018. So I did like 5 months. From June 5th to November of 18, I did the dismiss house. I purchased me an apartment for $500 a month. I think I gave Miss Tony Wade $1,000. So I had an apartment, but it was a boarding house. I shared a house with 3 dudes and 1 female. The female stayed downstairs. I had 2 roommates that lived with me up, 3 roommates. A lot of them moved out. It was like me upstairs by myself when it was all said and done, and just that lady downstairs. But it was 4 of us upstairs and 1 lady downstairs. Shout out to Tony Wade. I lived on Maffitt, off of St. Louis Avenue, off of Kings Highway. It's a house right there. Cameras all around the building. It's Tony Wade property. So I paid $500 a month. That was my first stabilized home to get out of the dismiss house. From that point, I started probation. I was already in school. I'll go to Forest Park Community College. I was there last night. Shout out to Dono Pratt. That dude that was with me last night gave me $100 to take him to my fucking school. I got that man to Hampton in Oakland at that Quick Trip. He went inside Quick Trip and never came back out or went through a back door or side door. I don't give a fuck. You gave me 5 $20 bills. You gave me $100. You can diss the fucking peer. Donald Pratt. Salute you and happy fucking New Year. That's my homeboy, y'all. Anyway, damn, girl. Hey, hold on. Damn. Hold on. I'm at Walmart, y'all. Hold on. All right. I digress. I'm a man. Anyway, females do it too. So as she is explaining to me what probation is about, yada, yada, yada. George asks, you got 36 months from November of 18 to 21. November. That'd be 3 years, y'all. However, 18 months of the 36 months, you are eligible for early release. Here we go. My early release was submitted. I tried to submit it. They kept denying me, meaning verbally telling me, no, George, it's too soon. It's too early to file this. My probation officers, all three of them, I went through 3 probation officers. All of them told me, don't file the early release. It's too soon. The judge gonna deny you anyway. And we're not gonna suggest it. And we're not gonna recommend it. So don't do it. It's too early. I'm like, huh? So I didn't do it. I had Scott on the phone. I'm like, Scott, should we do this shit? Scott, should I file for this fucking motion for early release? He like, George, just exactly what Scott told me. George, are they gonna recommend it? I said, nope. He said, we're not gonna file. So he's right. Scott, I love you, brother. With y'all not recommending me to be released, I didn't do it. So I didn't file the paperwork. So let's get back to the story. So George has to walk down 3 years if they don't acknowledge and honor the early release motion. Fast forward a little bit. I'm walking down. I'm getting all A's at Forest Park. I'm on the honor society, y'all, at Forest Park Community College. My major is photography, which is fine arts. I'm getting an applied science degree in fine arts. I'm on the honor society. Mike runs the honor society. You can look me up, Google this shit, no cap. I got all A's. The probation people was like, what the fuck? My caseworker, Miss Ross, was like, what the fuck? I'm taking my ass back to school. My caseworker at the distance house was saying she going back to school because I got all A's. The reason why I went back to school is I don't have to work a job, y'all. I'm on disability. I don't have to work. So I was like, okay, if I work, they're going to try to charge me to live in this fucking raggedy ass halfway house. Or if I go to school, I'm exempt anyway from paying their ass any money. So I went my ass to school and got my education, got on the honor society on the dean's list. I got all A's. Google my fucking transcripts. They was mad about that. Why isn't that not a success story? You don't get a pat on your back. They didn't give a fuck about that. So I asked the first probation officer. I said, ma'am, before I fill out this grant with the FAFSA, can I get a laptop that y'all give us? Donated from everybody who donate y'all from the federal grants? She's like, no problem, George. How did you know that? I said, I know everything about what y'all give. When it comes to the food pantries and the natural resources, I know how to get the shit. When would I get my laptop? She got my laptop by that next week. So I got my laptop and I thought she was talking to me for a minute. I got my laptop and she's snapping. This lady right here snapping. She threw me off. They out here snapping on the phone. So she gave me a laptop that didn't work. I tried to boot this motherfucker on. It didn't even come on. I still got it at my townhouse. Let me fast forward that. My probation officer, my third one, my new one, my homeboy, my guy, gave me a brand new Hewlett Packard with a Windows 10 on it. Thank you, homeboy. I got a brand new Hewlett Packard because my Dell that they took July 15th that I got from the school for free through a grant, and the first one that she gave me in 18 that don't work, I got all of this cluttered shit in my kitchen or in my basement right now. I have 3 laptops that don't work. I'm blessed by my probation officer to give me my other one the other 2 weeks ago, and his supervisor pulled up on me. Thank you, supervisor and King D, for bringing me my Hewlett Packard. So I got my laptop, got my A's, honor society, no violations, no new cases, don't sell drugs, don't got no fake vest or real vest, don't got no guns, don't got no BB guns, don't got no firecrackers, don't got no nunchucks, no tasers, no fucking, what's the shit, mace. I ain't got nothing, y'all. So, one thing leads to another. As 18 go past, what month in 19, you all, out of 18 months, can I file for my early release? My 2 female different probation officers, I changed them. I had a female the first time. She had to leave to go to do something else in life. I got a second female. Both of them told me in a year span of time, you can file, George, around between February and May of 2020. Yeah, of this year, of 20, not 19. So from February between February and May, you know why they didn't let me file that early release motion? Coronavirus. The probation told me on the phone, George, we can't file for your early release. It's a virus that's an outbreak. It's a pandemic. All the judges went home. Huh? So I can't get released because of a motherfucker. Nope, you can't. And you can't see me neither. I'm like, I can't see you. They all disappeared on me. So all this year, I had no probation, no supervision, no nothing. Fast forward to July fucking 15th. Now, remember this part. They couldn't do nothing for me on motions for paperwork. They couldn't go to the building. They couldn't be around each other. All the judges was not in their chambers, right? They lied. July fucking 15th. My federal probation officer and his supervisors, about 30 plus agents, along with St. Charles City police officers, they was on the side of my townhouse, about 3 of them. They wanted to make the neighbors realize that it's a marked St. Charles City Zumbehl police officers, not just unmarked federal agents with masks and vest on. And I'm in the back seat with my probation officer and 2 other agents with a chain around my waist with handcuffs cuffed in my front wrist. Nobody could see me, black tinted windows. You couldn't see me if it wasn't tinted. So black tinted window, I'm in the back seat. Bobby walk up. Where's George at? What's going on? It's 50 fucking fans outside my townhouse. So check it out. Sarah, Scott, everybody outside like, what the fuck is going on? So they tricked me. He said, my probation officer called me 2 days before and said, George, can you meet me at 1781 or 8, whatever the address is at the police station? He's like 1781 or 841 or something like that. Zumbehl. And I'm like, ain't that the police station? He like, yeah. He said, I can't come to your house, me and my partner, because of the coronavirus, because of the PPE mask and the recommendations and whatever else you want to call it. I said, okay, you can't come to my house, but you need me to come to the police station with my mask on. I'll see you at 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. So I went the next day. 8 o'clock was taking too long. About 7:40, I texted him. I said, you know what? I ain't driving my cab. I ain't got no customers. I need to come see you now and get this meeting out the way. Are you available? Yeah, you come on right now, George. He let me come early. I got there about 7:45, 7:50. As I get into the office, I see Alex behind the window. I'm like, what up, Alex? Rachel says, what's up? What up, Alex? Officer Alex, my homeboy. He's like, what up, Chicago? I go to this back room with my probation officer. He feeling his pocket like, you said you trying to get a travel permit to go to back to Chicago, right? This is July 15th. I go to Chicago every August and every December. He like, okay, so as soon as he did this fake shit he did, they bust open the fucking door, came in that bitch 20 to 30 deep, put me against the wall, wrapped a chain around my waist, cuffed me up, and said, George, we're going to tell you what this is about in 1 minute. Just don't say nothing yet. Let me search you and make sure you ain't got no weapons on you, yada, yada. Set me down, counted all that motherfucking money in my bags. How much money is this? I said, it's exactly $968 that I made since 3 o'clock in the morning. He said, you right. It's exactly $968. I said, I know what I made. So anyways, he sat me down. He said, back in August of 2019, you posted a picture on Facebook with a bulletproof vest. Mark Finnegan, the owner of Ace Cab. This is what the law states. Federal law, United States state, no felon can possess any gun, have access to any gun, use any gun, look at a gun, stand next to a gun, be in the same house with a gun. As far as a vest, no felon can wear a vest, possess a vest, purchase a vest, be around a vest. However, look at this law. This is what the law says. However, the only way a convicted George Estes can wear a bulletproof real vest is if the employer or the owner of that said business says it's required for the employees and it's a dangerous fucking career. That's what the federal legislators wrote. That's what the federal Constitution got. That's what the law states. That felons can wear vests if you have this. You have to have a letter drafted from your employer, or the owner of the business. The law states, keyword, here are the elements of the keywords. You have to have, the requirement has to be met, and is it dangerous? Is a taxi driver driving dangerous with the public? Is that a dangerous career that I have? Duh. Tow truck driving, police jobs, any of that shit is dangerous. That's why they wear vests. I'm not saying they convicted felons. But, so anyways, this the letter that allows me to wear a real vest, y'all. I can wear a real vest. I don't wear a real vest. I don't have a real vest. I don't need a real vest. I never had a real vest. Mark Finnegan of Acct wrote, this is 2019 November. Due to my independent contractors serving the public, along with some dangerous under the influence individuals, I, Mark Finnegan, require drivers to protect themselves legally. The letter serves as written permission to use and or protect all drivers with bulletproof vests anytime you drive your taxi. Abide by all laws of the land, along with all rules of the road. Sincerely, Mark Finnegan. Mark, M-A-R-K, Finnegan, F-I-N-N-E-G-A-N, the owner of Ace Cab. Look at God. So I get tricked to go to the police station thinking I was under the impression I'm going to have a meeting or give me a travel permit to go see Fred and Chairman and all of my family in Chicago. Didn't happen. So as they cuffing me, they counted the money. They say, George, we found your picture on Facebook. What's this about? I said, it's in my bedroom, it's in my closet, and it's not real. It's fake. However, I have a letter that I could have a real one. Let's go find out if this vest real or fake first. Fuck that letter. They ain't say it like that. I'm paraphrasing. I said, well, here's the key. You don't have to use a battle ram. Here's the key. Somebody's in my house. Don't scare them. Can I call them, let them know that y'all coming? Like, nope, you can't call them. No problem. We ain't hiding nothing. As they put the key, now they 15 deep on one side of my townhouse, 15 deep on the other side of the townhouse. So they coming flanking, you know, doing the militant military walk. As they get to my front door with the key, I'm in the back seat in the Denali. It's all Denalis, Yukons, and fucking Suburbans and Expeditions, and 3 St. Charles police cars in my yard, in the driveway, on the whole South 5th Street. I'm in the back seat, chilling, getting my probation officer giving me water. He like, here. I'm like, probation officer, I'm parched. Can you get me some water? I had a bottle of water. Now he gave me a bottle of water. He fed me that shit. Salute you, homeboy. I had on cuffs. I could have did it like this, but he did it. I was like, so Bobby coming pulling up. What the fuck is going on? Who killed somebody? Where's El Chapo at? What the fuck is going on? They like, sir, step back, Bobby. George is not in trouble. We're just checking up on something. But when we're done, he'll tell you what happened. They got rid of his ass. Bobby Patel had to get the fuck on. Bobby, you wasn't the man that day. The feds checked the shit out your ass. Leroy! My brother.
How you doing?
Happy holidays, Leroy. Happy 2021. That's my brother right here, Leroy. And whenever y'all see him, bring him tips and gratuity. Thank you, Leroy. I'll see you later. Tip Leroy, y'all. He drives the carts out here at Walmart. Whenever you see Leroy, please give him money, gifts, presents. He been with Snooks probably about Walmart for about 20, 30 years. He's about 70-something years of age. He loves his job. And Jeff Ross, the manager, he's the good guy over here too. We had our words already about Leroy, but Leroy's a great guy. The management is good. My homegirl Ashley, who I drive for, she good. So y'all see Leroy, my homeboy here pushing carts, please tip him, give him gratuity. Pay it forward, God will bless you, because I'm finna go in here and buy him something too right now. So let me break this rest of this shit down. So if you have, all y'all convicted felons like myself out there, y'all can wear a vest if y'all have careers and occupations. Talk to y'all employers or y'all bosses or management or supervisors about drafting the letter. Show them the federal law on how they can do it and what it is, that they're doing it legitimately and it's all legal, and then they'll do it for you, and you'll be legit riding around with protection on your chest, getting shot at, and ain't got to worry about no vital organs getting hit. Okay, y'all? If you can wear a vest, wear y'all fucking vest and get that letter drafted. So they tricked me in the police station. I knew something was up because God gave me the vibrations. I arrived and was immediately detained for a fake vest. If it was a real vest, Mark Finnegan, the owner of Ace Cab, drafted a letter, signed it for all his felony convicted drivers. There's about 20 convicted felon drivers with Yellow Cab and with Ace and with St. Louis County and Laclede and the airport motherfuckers. Look up the law on can a felon possess or wear a bulletproof vest. Y'all Google this shit. Go to a law library. Go find the shout. Call the feds. Call my probation officer. He'll tell you I'm telling the fucking truth. Psalms 35. God got me. Yes, with permission from your employer or owner, yes, you can wear and possess a vest. Hashtag still fake vest though. I never purchased, owned, possessed, or wore any guns, any vests. I never needed a real vest to protect my vital organs, my life. I got God. Psalms 35. God is my real bulletproof vest. My bullets is what I'm talking to you with. I'm spitting fire to your ass right now. Boom, 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 boom. Reload, reload, boom, boom. I'm tearing y'all asses up. I'm speaking life though, but not death. I'm not a rapper. They put all my money back inside my safe. I went too far. Hold on. They searched my entire townhouse, scared all the neighbors. They found the fake vest in my master bedroom in my closet. They confirmed that it was just the Velcro Macarena. No ballistics, no metal, nothing gonna stop a bullet. So I was telling them the truth. They found my safe with hella money in it. Hella money in it. But it was all wrapped up in $1,000 bands. I don't know if I got any on me right now. I don't have none on me right now. $1,000 bands was wrapped around a lot of fucking racks. They pulled that shit out like, good God damn! You mean to tell me you got all this money in this house? Yes, I do. I just withdrawed it from St. John's Bank. I'm going to buy Steve's RV behind the convention center, if that's okay with you. I made the money and paid the taxes on it by driving a fucking cab. They say, found my safe with a lot of money inside. However, it was taken out from St. John's Bank account that day before, so I could purchase another RV from Steve. I won't say how much, but it was more than I ever had in my life. It was more money than I ever had in 43 years, y'all, and I still got it. The supervisor stated, George, we know you don't sell drugs and your money is legal. Chicago cab. They put all my money back inside my safe. Then they saw a small blunt of marijuana on my floor. However, it's like, what's up with that little nickel sack of weed right there? I said, it's this. I said, that's correlated and matches this. I just had that motherfucker. I just had my shit. Only other person, my homeboy, got it by mistake. I got another. What up, homeboy? I got another one in here somewhere. Motherfucker. I literally just saw my medical marijuana card today. Like, I don't know where that motherfucker just disappeared to. Anyways, I'm gonna show y'all the other one. I'll show you. The laminated one just disappeared. I think Chris got it though. I'm gonna show y'all the one that ain't laminated real quick. Look, right here. So I say that nickel sack of weed is legitimately from a legal dispensary that's owned by my brother, Scott Rosenblum, Soul House. Okay? It's owned by my family. We legitimately bought it legally. Here's the card. So he's like, well, you can't smoke, George, while you supervise. I said, well, I wasn't supposed to be supervised as of January of this year, because it's July 15th. Only reason y'all still got me on supervision is because y'all lied and said the course is closed and they can't push a pen or a pencil to release me from home. It's too much technology. Y'all zooming and doing verses and shit. Why in the hell y'all couldn't just go facsimile that shit, take a picture, Xerox copy that shit, boom, I'm done. They didn't do that. But y'all did the paperwork to search my house for the fake vest. But the course was closed. That don't make no sense. It do make sense. That showed me that the probation did not want me to be a success story, y'all. The probation did not see me making it to December 31st, Christmas, December 25th, July 16th, the next day. When they realized that George don't sell drugs, they already knew that already. But when they got to the house to see that I'm not hiding nothing, I'm not faking and putting on an act that I can show people that I'm a cab driver, but in the dark, I'm gonna make all the illegal fucked up money. That's not me. So they came into my house to see if I'm a dark, incognito, sneaking, sinning motherfucker like they are. Because human nature, the average person who has my connections, the average person who have my family, the average person who have my opportunities will fleshly, desirously take the money, the drugs, the whatever to come up and be rich or wealthy or whatever you want to call it, a Scrooge, greedy, whatever. You know how many offers I get on a daily basis for money or for opportunities to do stupid shit? And I'm not the only one. They do too, and you do too. We have choices and decisions to make every day, y'all. God gave us free will. So I got out the feds, but before I got out, I made it a point in there that I will never come back to this fucking institution or no institution. I will never give these people the fucking joy and opportunity or generational curse, because I put myself in those situations when I went to the penitentiaries in 04 to 07, 96 bid, 98 work release, 2004 to 2007. So all the shit I've been through, y'all, that was me doing bad patternizations and bad behavior and not living like an angel, don't get me wrong. So I did things in my past that I am not proud of and that I illegally did and I got caught up for. I pled guilty, took the plea bargain, paid the debts to society, did my time, did my parole, did my probation, got released, life goes on. It don't just happen that way. They still hold my past against me. They hold your past against you. Just go on CaseNet. Go on CaseNet, you gonna start crying. You gonna be like, damn, that's me? I did all that? Yep, they got your ass on CaseNet and holding that shit in your face for the futuristic life of your fucking duration. Why do we need to keep seeing CaseNet on some shit that got dispositioned or squashed or finalized or done with? It's a disposition. Who cares? I'm not talking about rapes and molestations. I'm talking about non-violent drug shit, marijuana shit. Let that shit, delete that shit, free up the storage, free up memory on your database, and put important shit up in there. It's just stupid how they keep a record of all of this data of dumb shit. This is what George did on such and such date in 1988. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, so all of this, what I'm saying, y'all, they tried to come get me this summer. July summer was their time to come get me, to put me away for the duration of this year, and probably for the duration of 21 and 22 and 23 and 24 and 25. They wanted 5, 10, or 20 years up out of me July 15. See, I serve a great God. I serve the real, universal, almighty God. Here's the breakdown. Jesus Christ got me. God got me. I'm here for a reason. I'm here to save souls. I'm here to be positive. I'm here to love. L-O-V-E. God is love. Love is God. That's what I'm here for. I don't know what you're here for. I never left God. I didn't moonwalk and backslide. I have backslid, but I'm not backsliding. I'm all about God, imitating Christ, following God, His commandments, His 10 commandments, obedient, discipline. That's why I'm free, y'all. That's why I didn't go to prison. That's why I didn't get on a probation hold. And that's why the pretty goddess queen judge that I have released me that day. So as they talked about the weed, I said I have a medical license. That's where the weed came from, dispensary, in Bliss, yada, yada. So I accepted 30 days house arrest for that weed. I paid them $100. It was $3.43 a day. I gave them $103 and some change. 30 days and 90 days later, they got their money, paid off before I got my receipt. I do drug classes every Tuesday, and I do 2 drug urinalysis a month. And I pass them. I did 2 of them this month. I've been doing drug drops since July. And I've been passed now. I probably failed a couple of them, but I passed all the rest of them because I studied. So I do 2 drug drops a month. I do mental health twice a fucking month. I do mental health twice a year annually. And I also do the group therapy with the other federal inmates every Tuesday. So I got like 5 different programs that I'm almost completing and finishing just to prove to myself and prove to the federal probation people and my judge and this world that there's no workbook or program that you can give me that I can't pass. There's no sobriety test that I can't pass. There's no Scantron test that I can't pass. There's no SAT test that I can't pass. There's no test that God has given me that I haven't passed. And that's why I'm blessed. God gives us tests to see if we're going to pass it. And I passed, y'all. Next thing is, as we were driving away, my homeboy, the St. Louis Cardinal, had on. Happy New Year, homeboy, federal agent. Anyways, they notified the judge, and she told them to release me back to my cab business. Then the next paragraph, as we were driving away, y'all, so as they got done with the search and they cleared my house out, locked my door, put the money back in the safe, let the person that was at my house back in my house, locked my door, we drove away. I'm in the back seat. They getting ready to take the chains off. I say, talk to my probation officer on the side, getting some more water from him. Talking to my homeboy in the front seat with the red St. Louis Cardinal hat on, or was it New York Yankees? It was either a NY hat or a St. Louis Cardinal, and then the driver who was driving, the other supervisor. I say, as we were driving away from my townhouse, I asked my PO and his supervisors, now what am I going to tell my neighbors when I pull back up in 10 minutes? Because ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine over here. Ain't no snitching and informing type shit over here. Ain't none of that shit going on. So I'm like, I ain't say all of that. They know that. In the streets know that. The supervisor replied, I'm paraphrasing. He said, Chicago, tell them the truth. You are legit. You have the #1 attorney, super lawyer, Scott-free Rosenblum. Tell them that Scott Rosenblum is the reason why you didn't get arrested or you're not federally charged with nothing. I looked at him like, nah. Tell them that Larry Hoover is the reason why you got released. They know about all of this shit, y'all. I stopped them right then and there. And I told them, I said, I'm not going to come back and lie to my neighbors about telling them this is what happened out here, lie about what happened out here, and then lie about why I'm right here free in your face. Nah, I'm gonna tell them what really happened about that fake ass vest, and I ain't had no guns, and then y'all found all that fucking legit money and gave it back to me, and God got me released. In Jesus Christ's name, I told the supervisor and the PO, I said, I'm not going to say Scott is the reason why I came back to my house after y'all was over here 100 deep and searched me. What black man gets raided and gets released the same day? Me, George Esther, Chicago. So when we coming back to the townhouse on 5th Street and the neighbors see this, they got an inference like this guy done snitched on the whole St. Charles, the whole Chicago, the whole Oakland, fucking California, because nobody can get hit by the feds and live to tell about it the same fucking day. So I'm telling the federal agent, I say, dude, what do I tell my neighbor? Do I need to move? I can't go back to that townhouse and they gonna come right to my door and knock on it and say, Chicago, what happened? And I gotta tell them something. So this is what I'm gonna tell them. I told them the truth, y'all. Here's the last part. In conclusion, thank you, Sam's Club, for my Invicta watch that I bought after the search. I bought my motorcycle after the federal search. Thank you for my Honda Shadow. My probation officer knew when I bought it, and they met me at the bank. When I signed off on my 30-day work release bracelet, they met me at my bank. I was in the vault. I told them, meet me at the bank. I'm in the vault dancing and swimming through the money right now. Meet me in the parking lot. They met me in the parking lot. I said, where do I sign? I said, matter of fact, out of all these businesses I got right here, can I just pay for the fucking work release? I mean, the house arrest right now? He said, you can't do it that way, George. I said, that's some bullshit. All y'all want is the money anyway. Here's 100. I got to wait 30 days to get this $100. He's like, yep. I said, no problem. I said, am I getting a box now? He didn't even put the bracelet on my leg yet. It took them another 30 days to have me meet them at the Maryland Heights police station on Dorset and Millwell to get the bracelet put on. So the shit didn't start July 15th to July 16th. It didn't start till August 5th. I did 30 days from August 5th to September 5th. I paid my homeboy who ran the GPS for the federal people $100 in August. I got my receipt. 30 days punishment for that little weed with my medical license. Debt paid to society and to the federal people. That's behind me. Gave me all my money back. I put it back in the vault. It's still there. Y'all seen the picture I just did the other day. It's in that motherfucker. Same serial numbers. Look at the serial numbers. That's how you know if it's the same money. Not the new money I made since then. I'm talking about that's the 2018 and 19 money. They knew that. So anyways, last part. God releases me. So I tell the supervisor in the front seat, my probation officer on the side of me, feeding me the bottle of water, and the driver up front. I say, y'all, I'm not going to say Larry Hoover released me. I'm not going to say Scott Rosenblum got me released, because that's a lie. I'm giving the truth. Jesus Christ matters, and God, Psalms 35, got me released along with that judge, because my pretty judge had in her mind and her heart from God giving her the answer and telling her, let me look at what they got on George out there. They giving her all the laptops, the facsimiles, and sending her all the text messages, all the pictures, what they finding. They sending her all this shit. They ain't finding nothing, but they trying to send her something to sign off and say, keep him, bring his ass in. She say, release him back to Chicago cab business. Look at God. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Last part, I got a conclusion. The last part of here says that they searched my entire townhouse, scared all my neighbors. They found the fake vest. Y'all know I got paperwork for a real vest. I was gonna buy the recreational vehicle from Steve behind the convention center. The supervisor stated, George, we know you don't sell drugs and your money is legal. They put all my money back in my safe, medical marijuana card. They notified my awesome judge and she told them to release me back to my cab business. As we were driving away from my townhouse, I asked them, now what am I going to tell my neighbor when I pull back up in 10 minutes? Because I was at the police station on Zumbehl. I'm only 10 minutes away from that police station. My van was there parked when they detained me. So they take me back to the police station to get back in my van. I got back in my van to get back to my house, but before I got back to my house, I'm talking to them in the police station, in Zumbehl police station. I'm talking, we out there 100 deep. I'm getting uncuffed in the parking lot. Everybody riding past like, damn, that's Chicago. Yep, the show the fuck is. And I ain't going to prison. They uncuffed me. We all out there laughing. I'm like, this is why I'm going to tell them the truth, y'all. God released me. There was nothing in the dark that needed to come to the light. When you don't hide nothing, there's nothing that nobody can search and find. And Grandmama and Mama Doc, Spartacus, Mama Doc, and my granny and my mama taught us that, baby, whatever's in the dark gonna come to light. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Look to the hills from whence your help come and keep your eyes on the sparrow. That's what Grandmama and Mama Doc taught us. And the only reason and the main reason, primary source, why I'm not locked up, why I don't sell drugs, why I don't have vests or guns, because I got God. God is my gun. God is my vest. God is my blessing. God is my life. God, I love you. Gratitude to God only, because I'm getting released in 2021. It's over with, y'all. It is finished. Thank you, probation. Thank you, judge. But thank you, God. And thank you, Spartacus. Because George S. is King Chicago. The breakthrough is here. I will be released in 2021 with my medical marijuana license card. High with the munchkins. God is love. Love is God. Get your fucking hands up off me, honker.